With Season 3 for Modern Warfare Zombies, we got a very difficult Dark Aether, probably one of the hardest. The first time me and my team went in, we got destroyed, but we've been working on strategies for this, and now with the methods we use, it's super easy and a lot of fun. I'll show you guys the methods we use to just like breeze through this. Also, I'll show you guys how we like practically insta-kill this boss in here. There's a disciple boss that you have to spawn in, and he is so tough to kill, but we can kill him within seconds, and it stops him from going into these phases where he's immune and he spawns in all these enemies. I'll show you guys exactly what we do to kill him really quickly, and then show you some tips and tricks that we use to get through some of these difficult contracts in here. But first, I want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of this video, G2A.com. Today, we're immersing ourselves in the world of digital entertainment with our fantastic partners at Gate to Adventure, your ultimate adventure terminal. But before we embark on this thrilling journey, remember, it's not just a marketplace, it's a hub for all things excitement. Now let me clarify, G2A, also known as Gate to Adventure, offers a variety of digital goodies from software to video games and even gift cards for your favorite platforms like Amazon, Netflix, Tinder, and more. Also, G2A sends out notifications for discount codes and deals from time to time. And if you want to take advantage of their savings, then scroll down and you can enter your email to sign up for the newsletter and get 10% off your next order. With G2A, you can get your favorite games, offering you the thrill of adventure without breaking the bank. And here's the kicker, all these fantastic deals come with instant delivery. Your adventure begins the moment you hit the purchase button. You can check out all of these discounts on their website at G2A.com, and then also sign up for the newsletter for extra discounts. And I'll have this link down in the description and also the pinned comment. In the new Dark Aether, obviously you get new schematics, but if you do all 3 contracts, it will unlock an Easter egg where you can fight a disciple boss, and if you kill him, you get this new schematic. This Dark Aether and this boss is tough, so I'll show you the method we use to speed run this so we have plenty of time to kill the boss, and then almost practically insta-kill it. Now, some of you may have some better methods out there, but this is the method we use, and this is a 2-player method, and I'll show you everything we do. For gear, we always make sure we have our golden plates and ether blades. Those are a must for us. Then 1 player, that would be me, I bring in a very powerful melee weapon and also a VR11. Now for the melee weapon, I do have that very rare beast glove, but you can also use a tonfa or a karambit. The karambit is free and it does the same amount of damage as the beast glove, but the beast glove doesn't have that really hard lunge on it, so you're able to control your punches much better. The other player brings in a scorcher and the RGL, and the RGL they put on the mags of holding and also the new detonator schematic. We also make sure everything is legendary and triple pack-a-punched. And most of the time we're running low on legendary tools and triple pack-a-punch crystals, so we go to those triangles in tier 3 before we hop into the Dark Aether. Those reward rifts always give you a legendary tool and a tier 3 pack-a-punch crystal. Once we have all our gear, we head into the Dark Aether, and if you're wanting to get schematics, you'll use the Elder Sigil. Now there's one big secret we discovered to make this much faster, so we have time to fight the boss in the end. The player with the melee weapon and the VR11 goes left, and that's me, and the player with the scorcher and the RGL goes right, and they fly up with the scorcher to the first obelisk. There are 3 obelisks that give you 3 contracts, and we do them in a very specific order. We do the first one that gives you the bounty contract to kill the mega abomination, then we do the Outlast contract second, and then the Escort contract last. We do the Escort last because its route puts you right into the area where you can spawn in that disciple to get that schematic. So right here I'm running left, and I'm trying to stay on the left outer edge of the map while that other player triggers the obelisk that brings in that mega abomination. The reason why I'm running left is because I can actually control the spawn point of this abomination. I'm running through one of the areas that it can spawn in, and if I'm here, it won't spawn here. It forces it closer to the next contract we're going to be doing, which is the Outlast. This will save you a little bit of time from having to double back and go way out to the left side of the map and then come back in for the Outlast. But yeah, if one player is running left and the other player is triggering that mega to come in, that mega will always spawn in at this gas station. Also, the person running left will have the VR11 held out, which gives them super running speed, so they can just sweep by the left side of the map and then quickly get to the gas station and then use the VR11 to kill the mega. For this strategy and the weapons that we brought in, the VR11 is the most powerful against it. The other player, Camizdabomb, shout out to him, he is not shooting at the mega, he is actually shooting everything around me so that I can focus fire. He is blasting the RGL, the grenade launcher, with mags of holding, which means he doesn't have to reload, and he's got the detonators on it, which electrify the grenades and electrify all of the enemies, and it kills them quickly. I can take out the mega in seconds, and then we are just right next door to the Outlast, where we run over there and start it. And then the player with the scorcher, which is Cam, He stands in this corner and just does full blasts at the zombies coming at us. They throw so many enemies at you with this Outlast contract, like they're lagging. It's so many, and it's really difficult to like run around and have to stay in this area. But if you stand in this corner and just do full blast of the plasma laser beams from the Scorcher, you're gonna be fine. And he can cover both of us with this, and I do throw my Aether Blade some, and I do shoot some of the elite bosses with the VR11 occasionally if they're getting too close, but for the most part, this is super easy. This allows you to waste no time with trying to fill this progression bar with the Outlast contract. Like sometimes you have to like run in and out and it will slow down the progression, but right here, you're in the corner, you're in the target zone, you're good, it will go fast. After this Outlast contract is done, we typically have between 10 and 11 minutes remaining, which is great. And he's got the Scorcher, so he's gonna fly up and go to the next contract and get it started. This is the last contract, and this is the Escort. And I'm gonna run this direction, hit this zip line, and then go left to get ready to catch the tank and get that started up and get it moving. I stay on top of the tank the entire route because I have the VR11, and when it's pack-a-punched, it has a hidden ability to repair vehicles to 100%. The other player, Cam, he's on the ground running around this entire time. He's got the RGL with mags of holding, which is really powerful. He doesn't have to reload. And then he has the new detonator schematic on, which electrifies the grenades, and it electrifies all the zombies, and it can take out large hordes of zombies really easily. The two reasons he stays on the ground is to continuously pick up ammo so he can keep shooting. Also, when you start this contract, you can pick up the perk that will turn some of the elite bosses green, and when you kill them, you have a high chance of getting a nuke. So that player will run around and grab the nuke. That really helps with crowd control. As soon as the route ends, we head straight to that first egg. There will be 3 eggs that you have to destroy and then 1 large egg that will spawn in the Disciple. I run in and melee these eggs with the Beast Glove. I'm able to quickly destroy them that way. You can bring in a Tonfa, a Karambit, or the new Gladiator. The final egg can be pretty tough to break as well, but yeah, the melee is the way to go if you're in a hurry. And then the other players still got that RGL, so they're going to be firing with that mags of holding where they don't have to reload, and then they also have the detonator on it. And him and I just focus fire on this Disciple. I start punching and he starts blasting that RGL, and yeah, we're able to kill it within seconds. I will admit this can be really tricky to do. There's a lot of stuff coming at you and you may not be getting those critical hits like you need to, but just know it can work. If the Disciple flies up too high, it's going to be difficult to punch him and get those critical hits in, so he may go into that immunity phase where he starts spawning in the enemies. One thing that seemed important is that after you break the egg and he spawns in, you need to be looking at him. You don't want to be on his backside. You need to be on his front side punching him. When this works really well, he's low to the ground. You're able to get right up on his face, and I had a couple of good shatter blasts go off on his face. Cam is on the other side behind him, shooting at his backside about 10 meters away, blasting the RGL. We've tried this multiple times, and in some games he will go into like 1 immunity phase, but as soon as he comes out, we can quickly kill him. But yeah, this is definitely a fun challenge for me and my team to go in and try to kill him before he starts phasing, and if you do it in time, you can head out and get your schematic. I would have had this video up earlier, but we've been running this strategy over and over again to try to find the quickest route and the fastest way, and this is what we've come up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.